we don't need microphones.
Well, you can't hear you unless we're right here.
Okay. You want to do it for me, Linda?
I want to hear what you're about ready to say. So
You gonna let me have the meeting, or is it gonna be your meeting?
It's your meeting.
Your meeting, Linda, or my meeting?
just want to turn the video on,
Okay,
that's all.
guys, well, we used to have sand up to here and it went to here. Came all through here, we had sand. And normally it used to run, we thought we needed to put a drain pipe down the middle. But Brian Fink, he's very well educated, he's a plumber, he knows the grade. He said that would be a waste of money to fill in, it wouldn't do anything. Right. So we need to put a thing that, higher that comes down the road, a little swell like this. And it's gonna go all the way out to the white thing. Yeah, they're going to add to this here, and where it came across the top, they're going to add more to it. Yeah, raise that. And they're going to run it all the way down to here, to out of this, and that's going to run all this water in the parking lot.
And it's just going to go that way, yeah.
And before the water came down here, ran through here, went down, and drained out through there. And so with our new restrooms that we hopefully we're going to do, we got in the bidding process. This is going to be the same level as this. And the restrooms are going to start right here and go that way, 24 feet. And it's going to be on a foundation. And the restrooms are, there's the prints right there. The restrooms will be on this side and the pavilion part will be on this side. The picnic tables will be here and potties will be over there.
So when they put that wall in, they didn't put a drain in it?
No. There's a drain right there that's been buried. Tom and them never dug it out. Mike dug it out. Or John dug it out the other day. There's a drain there, the drain's over to there.
That was dumb not to put a drain behind that wall.
Yeah. And here's the drain behind the wall. Here's the drain right here.
Yeah, it's right there.
Here's
I
the
know,
drain.
if they would have put a drain behind this
It worked.
wall,
It semi-worked, but it's totally clogged. And we got it dug out on both ends. So, but the bathroom's going to come to here. The pavilion's going to end right here at 23 feet. And you're going to build a basin, a concrete basin around this. And the patio will look that way, and the toilets will be over there. It's a 24 by 24.
I have a couple questions.
I'm sure you do.
So are you saying the food truck will or will not be here?
Whatever you think, Linda. No, the food truck can be real close to it. Do you want bathrooms or do you want a freaking food truck?
I'm just asking.
I'm just saying, no, the bathrooms, if he can park there, he can park there. I'm sure there's room.
So have an understanding that people possibly don't want to have food or eating their food next to a toilet.
Well, this is not just a toilet, ma'am. This is going to be a pavilion.
And that's what I'm saying. Will there be
Well, maybe we put it
distance?
down there then. The bathrooms go in here, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm trying to say, will there
Well,
be...
maybe, I tell you what, it's a non-for-profit. Maybe we shouldn't have a food truck. What, you want to run a food truck for everybody? Linda, this is your meeting. You got a negative with everything we do. You bring no positive to anything.
I'm asking
I'm done.
clarifying questions.
No,
so
I'm
kind
not.
of
I get
people-
tired of it. I'm trying to do stuff for the community. After what you did at the election, at the voting thing, how can I? No, I've had multiple people. You were here for the election?
No.
This lady here was telling people she was working the polls. She was telling people how to
Scott,
vote.
I don't have
had
much
people
battery
that
life.
worked. I had people that worked the polls came and told me after I was elected what she'd done.
Please, we're
And now
not
she's
turning
going to chase me around. No, I'm done.
It's not true, first of all, but anyway.
So the
I
food,
know the video's going. I don't care.
so the food trucks can be parked anywhere.
Yeah, they can be anywhere.
It's the best spot
Don't
for the
they have to
bathroom.
be
Does that
so
answer
far
your
from
question?
It does.
Okay.
No, there's no restroom
Alright.
requirement for a food truck.
Well, like you said,
Jerry
there's going
Jean
to be,
hit.
there's going to be
Well,
a
I
little...
thought it's
No,
as
they
far
have to have a
as
place
the
to
food
wash
is.
their hands. The service does. There's no outside requirement for a food
Yeah,
truck.
there's going to be a little patio
Yeah,
right
here,
in
right
front
here.
of the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice. I mean, it's not
It'll
going to
be
be
real nice.
closed.
No matter what I do, this woman hates me. Come here and I'll show you guys. It's right here.
Oh, it's inside of it. Okay, gotcha.
Here's the concrete right here. Here's the patio right there. Women's restroom, men's restroom.
It's just like in a restaurant, you know, the
Just like in a
bathrooms are
restroom, right here. You're gonna have a patio with a cover on it.
closed. Yeah, there's a little...
Will Build's building it. Local contractors. So far, he's the winning bid.
You can have a couple tables
There's going to
there.
be 2 picnic tables there, and you'll be able to walk in there, and the food truck will be right there. It's, you know, it's not portable toilet. I wouldn't want to have a food truck next to a portable toilet. But this is a flush toilet. Concrete, brick, painted. It's going to be very nice.
And there's no option to have it across the road?
Have what?
The toilet?
No. No.
Not an option.
Not an option.
So you're gonna trench under the road for the sewer and the water?
Pardon me?
Do you have to trench under the
Yes.
road
No,
for
we
sewer
got to
and
dig
water?
it all up. It's all under control.
You have to
we're
go under the
building
road though?
this. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like you do any construction project. Guys ready to go to work? We showed you which we wanted to do. Now we're ready to work.
Did you talk about the runoff?
Yeah, I did. I showed them that in the drain where Brian said don't put that pipe. We're ready to go to work. So that's what the meeting was. We're showing where that was, and if you don't want to work, you don't have to. So we're done.
Anything else on the beaches or the lake or anything?
No, just this is what it was a meeting for this here. We wanted to show. We got a serious problem over there. We're getting ready to go work on. We can handle that. If you guys want to do the scrape up here. Oh, here I'll get it. I'll get it. Watch your head. No, you get
missed it.
tired of coming to me.
It's over?
It's over.
It was kind of close.
Yes. We started a few minutes ago. And
Does anybody have
So we're
any
sitting just like this,
or anything?
and that concrete
Before I
there's going to be the corner right
recording,
there.
jump to the air.
Right there. On the, it's got that
No, I think
corner.
it's-
It's going to
I think
match
it's
that
good.
there.
Linda,
And there's
mic.
going to be picnic tables under a
My
roof.
comment would be to him.
Right there.
But he won't
And then the
listen
toilets will be
to
right, you know,
some.
behind it.
What
It's
do you
going to be.
I just wanted to clarify to him that
No,
my
right, just
questions
like
are
this. And you hit
clarifying
that.
and
You're going to be
understanding.
walking over.
I'm not being
The edge of the
negative.
thing's
I
going to be
want,
there, and the
you know,
toilets are going to be there.
people have
Right.
said,
that 12
ooh, a
foot is going
toilet's
to
gonna
be
be next to
patio.
the picnic.
No, right here, sir.
And so I'm just sharing what people.
Not outside.
Yeah,
The
thank
toilet-
you.
The toilet's inside, you know.
It is, but you know, toilets get stopped up. Things happen inside.
Well,
and
it's an
even-
industrial toilet. It's not like a small home toilet.
Okay, you know, I don't know that.
Well, it's all in the prints, and I know we've said it on the video multiple times or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Are you his son?
I am, yeah. Good guess.
You're Matt, right?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
And you know, sometimes Scott talks so fast
Oh, you don't have to tell me anything.
that I can't capture all the stuff, and he'll jump from here to there, and sometimes it's difficult to get information that, like you said, well, he said it. Well,
I mean, I've seen it. You know, I've seen it in beaches and stuff where you have the kitchen on one side and the bathrooms on the back. So I mean, it's pretty common stuff to have that type of stuff.
because the bathroom is such that it won't have the fumes and whatever that.
You know, so I think they'll. I mean, having a patio, having a bathroom. The important thing is having the right
You've seen
drainage.
it before. You've seen that it works in other places.
Yeah,
What do you think?
Thank you.
I think the drainage is what's important.
So the food truck most of the time parks right here, and then whenever it's busy time, they have another toilet. What, maybe 25 feet? If you look right below that rock, there's a concrete pad that they have a porta potty right there. And then they usually have two right there behind that red car. I mean, we're talking like what, maybe a 10-foot difference from what it is in the past and then now. And then we're talking brick wall compared to a plastic wall.
Yeah.
We're talking like a lot more
Flush the
sanitary.
toilet.
Thank you. That's the kind of
Yeah.
information I was looking
I mean,
for.
it's all there. You just have to think about it a little bit. You know what I mean?
But and that's the thing. I don't think about it because
Well, that's- I
I
know.
don't do this kind of stuff. When I'm at places, I just get what I need.
You want me to show you the drain where that water's going to go from when we run it down that hill? There's a drain over here that's been clogged. Well, it's not. It's a natural drain. Instead of running all the water down the.
So you won't get erosion here, right?
No, we're going to dig it out. No, it's. Oh, Matt, you parked right on it.
Did I?
You're okay. It's right here, guys, on this side.
Oh yeah.
Tom always let it is. We'll have a big old lake here, and it'll dribble through this thing here, and it'll come out there. So Tom would come down and talk to me. We're going to dig this out here, and we're going to put fill rock in there, and it'll drain right through there, because otherwise we'll have a big lake, and it drains right back into the lake, and there's no erosion. And we're going to spend probably $1,000 on that. If anybody's wanting to know how much it's going to be, we've already had a couple bids. Just on the asphalt.
The lip.
The lip. And that's not enough that we have, but if you guys want to vote on it, Linda, you want to vote on it? Should we take a vote? Who wants to make the water not run into the beach? Me? Matt? Anybody? Okay.
I vote this gets
Cool.
voted on at a meeting.
Sweet.
I know this is Lakes and Beaches meeting,
Was?
but I'm voting for Board of Directors meeting
Okay, we will.
before it starts.
Before we spend $800
Yes.
to stop the sign?
Whatever the process.
That don't go
is.
under maintenance process. I can spend that money without having a board of directors meeting. It's maintenance. Maintenance,
Okay.
$1,000. You want a penny and dime?
No.
You want
no,
a penny and dime everything we do for our subdivision?
No. What I want, what I would like to have is more information at the meetings about what is going to happen as
Well, that's why
opposed
we're here.
to an explanation for what did happen.
Okay. Cool, thank you.
That's,
So we're getting
that's
ready,
what I like.
right now we're getting ready. You guys want to rake this? We're going to go over and get the big stuff.
I mean, I'm one of those that has gone to meetings since we moved
I've
here.
been here for 30 years. I've been to probably more meetings than you have. I just haven't been the 5 years you've been here.
I understand that. I understand that. But what my point was, you didn't let me finish.
Of
My
course.
point was that I have shown my concern by wanting to know.
Okay.
My proof is in the pudding. I've been at the
Cool.
meetings, so
Okay.
that's what.
We'll
yeah.
run it in front of Jim and your husband and all that there. But it's only $800. It needs to be done. Before we put any sand, we got to get the water flow corrected. And that's part of living at the beach. I can say Mrs. Campbell does not want to spend money and she don't want me to do anything, so I'm done. And we'll just go back inside and
what she
everybody
said.
go to their keyboard.
Excuse
It
me,
is not
Scott.
what she
That's not what I said.
No, I know, but this needs to be done before the next meeting.
And that was
And it's
not.
$800.
Scott, that is not what I said. Please don't. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to figure things out. And I feel that was very
Okay.
negative and not in a
Well, I'm
working
But
attitude.
you came at me negative. You know my education. That's the first thing we talked about.
I don't know what your education
No, I'm
is.
done.
You
Well,
didn't
meeting's
tell me.
over. We're going to go clean up.
I have a question. On the,
Of course.
on the bathrooms, what is the cost on the bathroom?
We're getting beds.
Oh, you're still out getting bids?
We're getting beds. We know about what it is, but no need to put it out there until
So-
we got the
I
final
was
number.
just curious.
So let's clarify. You want us to run this through a vote, is what you're saying?
No,
Jim-
no. I'm just saying that I feel things are happening that are not even discussed at board meetings.
Okay, I got you.
I didn't get that.
And not that every. I didn't get it either.
Let me say one thing. So, do you think?
Okay, can I finish this
Yeah, go
thought with him, please?
I
I just, and there's a lot, and some of it has raised maybe concern, like all of a sudden doing things at the dam, like, oh God, is there something wrong with our dams? I just feel that, a
So
little
you-
bit of communication, and I know that's what you're working on,
Gotcha.
is
Yeah. So
cool.
this is a maintenance task, and I agree that there should be some form of communication that goes along with it. Hey, this is what we're going to do. We're having this meeting. We're going to execute this. We'll also bring it up at the next board meeting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
Like, what I want you to hear is, if it's put out at the board meeting, then most people know it, even
Yep.
if they're not there, they
Okay.
can see the recording, and everybody's on the same page.
I got you. Understood.
I'd like to be on the same page with the board.
Okay. So that doesn't mean it's a hold up on work. We're going to
No.
execute, but communicate it.
Okay.
So, good?
Thank you.
Right on.
Yes.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right.
Let's go shovel up.
Let's do it.
Anybody
Well, no,
wants to help?
you guys can end the video. The meeting's over. right?
Yeah, I'm
Meeting's over
done.
in the video.
My hand's cramping.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Let's go.
Thanks,
Get
Sean.
some aerial real quick.
Okay.